All right, let's talk day 2 of integrity. What does it look like to have integrity? Well, the first thing is you have to know your values, your belief systems, your fundamental root things on which you are planted. Now, there is a huge difference between being planted and rooted in something and being stagnant, right? So, where are you at? If you are stagnant, which is to say you are firmly settled in a place and you're not moving, nothing's growing there, eventually you're going to decay, right? What are you doing there? Nothing. You're not moving. There's nowhere for you to go. No one's shaking you up. Nothing's happening. Think of like a stagnant pond. Nothing happens there, right? Versus like a tree, right? That shit is planted, it's rooted, but it's still growing in its space. If you do not know your beliefs, you might unintentionally be settling in a stagnant pond. You might be settling in stagnant old beliefs that don't serve you, that aren't even yours. As an example, if you have a belief that, that's too expensive, right? A lot of money beliefs. We have a lot of money beliefs. That's too expensive. If you think that is too expensive, it is saying you've got a belief that I can't afford this, I don't have the money for this isn't worth my money, whatever. There's a lot of beliefs there that come from what you've said. I'll never be in a relationship. Belief. There's a belief there, right? Pay attention to your words. That will belie. That will tell you what is underneath, what beliefs you're functioning out of. They might be beliefs that don't serve you. They might be stagnant ass beliefs. So if you want to be rooted, if you want to be productive, if you want to be growing, if you want to be planted in something that matters, your belief system has got to change. And like I said, there are a lot of beliefs that need to be uprooted, many that don't serve you, most of which probably aren't even yours. From 0 to 7, we're just internalizing everything. So you probably have fundamental beliefs in there that don't even serve you, that you don't even know why you have. And so, this is why many people are sort of lost in the way of the world. They don't know which way is up or which way is down. They're just doing the best they can to get by. Totally great. We love that. However, they're showing up in integrity. And then they're showing up in what you think is integrity, but it's actually not really showing up in anything that's specific to you. What I mean by that is, if you're firmly planted on beliefs that serve you, and you show up in those beliefs, you're like a tree that's growing. You're showing up in integrity to yourself, to your core beliefs. What a lot of people do is that they're showing up in non-integrity, not even realizing it, because their beliefs don't serve them. So they are showing up, everybody's showing up in some way, shape, or form, and they're showing up in beliefs that don't serve them at all. And it's like, why? Well, at one point they did serve, and now they don't. At one point, as an example for myself, right? At one point, my belief was, all I want to do is be a high school teacher. That was my belief. Like, that was what I want. I just want to be a high school teacher. I was one of the very few people that I knew whose first choice career was a high school teacher. Most of the people that I worked with, right? I was a high school teacher for 6 years. And most of them, it was their backup plan or their third plan or their fourth plan. Nobody was like, hey, I want to be a high school teacher. I had a very concrete idea. I was like, I want to get 2 masters. I want to get my doctorate. I want to be a high school teacher. I want to teach there for 7 years. I had a very concrete, laid out plan. All of which happened. And so I won't get into manifesting, but all of which happened pretty much exactly, not exactly, for those of you who know my story, not exactly, but up until a point, it happened exactly until I didn't have any ideas anymore. That's a whole story for a whole nother day. I won't get into it. However, my belief fundamentally was I want to be a high school teacher. And so for 20 years, I functioned out of that belief, and it served me. It served me for a while. And then it stopped serving me because I was like, this isn't the thing anymore. I don't know what the next thing is, but this is not the thing. This is not the thing. This is too small. It's not enough. I'm teaching I knew it wasn't enough, right? So at one point when I started teaching, I was showing very much up in integrity to what my beliefs were. After about 5 years, I was like, This is not the thing. After about 2 years, I was like, this is not the thing. But 5 years, I was like, oh God, like we got to start making some moves. And so the moves were not the best. I won't get into it, but the moves were not the best. However, I knew some radical shift was happening, and I didn't know how to show up in new integrity and new life. I just knew that old life didn't serve me, and I needed new something. And like I said, I have now gone through the transformation. I've gone through from the old life to the seed life to the tree life. Right? I went from the acorn life, which was a good life but a small life, to the tree life, which is much larger, much more productive. Very painful transformation process, guys. Very painful transformation process. But now when I show up in integrity, I'm showing up in integrity to the new life. I did show up in integrity to the old life, but there was a place where it's like, this is not the life anymore for you. So like, we gotta go. So as far as integrity is concerned, showing up in integrity, you wanna start getting in integrity with your new life. If you're on my channel, you are being called to new life, right? New life, freedom, whatever that looks like for you. And we're here for it. I'm here for it for you. Like, I love freedom. Freedom's great. We love freedom, right? And so that integrity, you have to start really examining, what are my beliefs? So how can I show up in accordance with them? What are my values? How can I show up in accordance with them? And so I have a course, as you well know, www.completelyfect.vhx.tv, only $7.99, kept it real like basic. That will get you jump started. It will start showing you the literal steps of how to progress, what to do, how to move from old life, seed life, to new life, tree life. Okay, seed life is great, tree life is better. Everybody's got to be planted. So if you are in that place, listen, I've been there, I've done that. Can be hard, it can be fun, can be scary, it can be a lot of things. I'll be here to help you through it. But if you're being called to new life, if you're being called to transformation, this will help you. This channel will help you. So stay here. Lots of free content, some paid content, all kinds of content all over the place. You know, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm all over, guys. So check it out. I will be here bringing you new things this whole week, and then this whole month, and then, you know, this whole year. So hope that you're enjoying it. www.completelyfect.vhx.tv, and I will see you guys later.